Hi, and welcome back to another short, quick flow here with me, Ellen. Thank you so much for joining me today. It means so much. And yeah, for this flow, it's just kind of a flow that I was doing myself this morning. It's kind of just get up, although you can do this at any type of day. It's just a kind of let's go, kind of re-energize, just recenter, shake it off kind of sequence. So you can do it at any time of day, of course, whether that's morning, afternoon, or night. It is completely your choice. And yeah, fingers crossed, this will be a pretty speedy one. I'm hoping for like 20-25 minutes here on the mat together for you to fit into your day and your no doubt busy schedule. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. So let's begin. We're going to start seated to just ground in here. So you can come to a comfortable seat, whatever feels most comfortable for you rather. So finding your seat, cross-legged on your shins, and taking your palms to your thighs, to your knees, and just closing down the eyes or taking a soft gaze. Just settling in here, finding stillness for a few moments, finding quiet for a few moments, just finding yourself here in the room that you're in, on your mat, and just meeting yourself here, meeting the person sitting here right now, however they are feeling, whatever thoughts and feelings and worries and stresses are bubbling underneath the surface. Just meeting this person, those feelings here. And just knowing that those feelings, those thoughts, those worries and stresses that you are holding do not define you. They are not you. They are just passing sensations, passing thoughts, passing feelings. And no doubt tomorrow there will be other thoughts, other feelings, other worries even bubbling underneath the surface. And each day, each hour even brings new thoughts, feelings, worries, constantly passing through us, moving. They are not you. They do not define you. And with that knowledge, can we just take a couple of releasing breaths here, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, a big sigh, let it go. And we'll just take one more of those. Deep inhale. And exhale, a big sigh. Like you're letting go of any of those niggles and worries and stresses, just blowing them out of the body. Letting them go. They are not you. Just taking a couple moments here to tune into your breath now. Just breathing the breath around the body, filling up the body with new life, new energy, hope. The beautiful power of our breath. And using this breath to anchor that awareness into this single point of focus, just on your breath. It's just you, your breath, your body. That is all that matters right now. You, your breath, your body on the mat in this room. Giving yourself this chance to recenter, to shift energy, to let go of anything, to move away from the worries and the stresses and the repetitive thoughts just for a pocket of time. Giving yourself this chance, this opportunity to move away from all of that and be with the simplicity of you, your breath, body, being. Soften through your forehead, unclenching the jaw, letting go of any tension or creases across your eyebrows, and roll the shoulders back once, twice, 3 times, creating some space across the shoulders. And we'll open up our eyes here, or you're welcome to keep them closed when we come into our movement, but just taking your right hand down beside you and reaching your left arm up over your ear. And yeah, now you're welcome to close back down the eyes. Just really dropping into sensation, breathing up and down the left side of your body. It's beautiful side body stretches. I was doing these myself this morning, first thing when I woke up, and it just felt so good just to open up the side of the body. Inhale, coming through center. Exhale, left hand down, reaching right arm up over your ear. Side body stretch. And it doesn't matter how kind of deep or low you get down to the mat, just feeling the stretch in the right side of the body. Inhale through center, we'll come one more time each side, right hand down, reaching left arm up. Inhale, exhale, left hand down, reaching right arm up over your ear. And inhale, coming back through center, and we're just going to interlace our fingers now in front of us. Push the palms of your hands away from you, rounding through your back, finding this kind of cat pose here. And inhale, reaching that interlace up over your head, opening up through the heart, maybe a little smile. And exhale, releasing your hands down. Interlace those fingers again, pushing the backs of your hands away. Cat spine here, rounding through the upper part of your back, feeling into any tightness and stickiness. Inhale, drawing the interlace up over your head, opening through heart, through chest, drawing upper arm bones back. Inhale. And exhale, just releasing your hands here. Now just interlacing your hands behind you, opening up through the heart space, drawing the palms of your hands together, drawing the shoulder blades together, finding this openness. And keeping a softness through your face. One more inhale. And exhale, just release here, taking your hands back down to your lap. Close down your eyes just for a moment, noticing tingling energy, shifting movement across the chest, down your arms to your fingertips. The shifting of energy has already begun just through those subtle movements. And maybe this growing of vitality, of energy, of life you feel. And now just coming into some circles here. So drawing your chest forward and then drawing it back. And again, you can make these kind of cat-cow like in movement. So opening up through the heart and then rounding through the back. And just noticing any clicks through your hips. And you can go the other way. This feels so good. Just working into that hip space really gently. That can become so tight, especially from sitting down a lot. And you can come into just some seated cat-cows here. Inhale, open through chest, and exhale, we round through the spine, hands curl around your knees. Inhale, and exhale, we round. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, and exhale, we round. Draw yourself back to center, then rolling over your knees, finding your tabletop here and planting through your fingers, through your palms, tuck under your toes, just hovering the knees off the mat here in this floating tabletop, just engaging through the core, pressing the fingers, the palms into the mat, bringing some energy into the body. Inhale. And exhale, we find our downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of our practice here. Maybe first downward dog in a while for you. So take some nice movements side to side. You can bend one knee, then the other. Keep pressing through the fingers, through the palms. Finding this energy, drawing the energy from the ground up through your body. Noticing again any tightness, any stickiness, that's okay. And then coming back to stillness. On your next inhale, reaching right leg up and back, three-legged dog. And exhale, bending the knee, opening up the hip here, just yawning into that hip. You can circle through the ankle joint. You could take your gaze underneath that right armpit, just deepening into this stretch. But it's the beginning of our practice here, so stay soft, stay gentle. One more inhale. Exhale, right foot back down, downward facing dog. We go on the other side. Inhale, left leg up and back. And exhale, we bend the knee, open up the hip, just yawning into left side of body, circling through the ankle. Beautiful. One more inhale, pressing through the palms. Exhale, left foot comes back down rather. Coming up onto your tiptoes now, tiptoeing your way all the way to the front of your mat to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, we fold. You can take your feet nice and wide as your mat. Bending generously through the knees. Catch hold of opposite elbows, ragdoll. Maybe a sigh out through the mouth feels good here. A shake of the head, yes, no. Releasing through the neck, through the jaw. Imagining you've got a weight on the crown of your head, drawing crown of the head down towards the earth. Swaying side to side or staying in stillness. And then on an inhale, halfway lift the chest, interlace your hands behind your back again as we've done. And exhale, we fold and draw that interlace up over your head, working into the back body, into the shoulder blades. Again, can you imagine that you're trying to get your nose to touch your shins? It's not the goal, but it's just the intention of this movement. And allow crown of the head to drop towards the mat. Again, you can sway side to side. You can stay in stillness. And can you draw those palms together up over your head in your interlace? One more inhale here and exhale, releasing the hands down to the mat. Maybe heel toeing the feet a little bit closer together and we're rolling up through the spine. Super slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, just unraveling, pressing through the feet. Rolling all the way up to standing in our mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back, reaching the arms up over your head. Big inhale, hands to prayer, and exhale, drawing those hands, that prayer back down to heart center. Taking your feet to touch at the top of your mat in your mountain pose, pressing the palms together, finding this stability. Standing here at the top of your mat, breathing, reconnect to that breath. Reconnect to your body in this moment, standing at the top of your mat in your room. And just staying with that in the simplicity of that. Inhale, reaching that prayer up over your head. And exhale, we fold all the way down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift the chest here. And exhale, we're stepping our left foot back into a runner's lunge. So both hands are framing that front right foot. And inhale, lower those hips down, but the left knee still hovering off the mat. And we open through the chest. And then exhale like a high half splits here, bending left knee, straightening right. And we're going to flow. So inhale down into that low runner's lunge. Exhale, high half splits. Inhale, one more time, coming forward. And exhale, high half splits. And we're going to stay here, just breathing into the back of that right leg, bending through the left knee. Super juicy. Super strong. One more inhale. And exhale, coming forward, easy twist, planting left hand down, left knee is off the mat, reaching right arm up over to the sky. And we're going to take some big circles. Inhale, reach forward with the right arm. And exhale, we draw back. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, drawing that big circle back. Right arm up to the sky, and you can stay in this twist. Or rolling onto the knife edge of left foot, we step to our side plank. Just firing up through the body. Maybe you want to take the right arm up over your ear. If you want to come into a tree variation, then go for it. But your side plank is more than enough. If you're in your twist, keep breathing. One more inhale, and exhale. We're all going to step to our low lunge. So you can take your right hand to help the right leg. Right foot steps forward, funky transition. Left knee down into our low lunge, reaching the arms up over the head. Inhale here, and exhale, softening through shoulders, through face. Beautiful. Inhaling here, and exhale, just cactus the arms, sparking through the fingertips. Inhale, draw forward with the hands, palms to touch, and exhale, draw back, cactus the arms. Tuck under left toes, coming up into our high lunge now. Inhale, and exhale. We'll take that one movement. Inhale, drawing forward, and exhale, cactus the arms, and framing that front right foot, stepping back to your high plank and moving through your first vinyasa here, high to low plank, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog, pushing the hips up and back. We'll take an inhale through the nose, and an exhale, a sigh out through the mouth. And looking towards your hands, stepping or jumping your way to the top of the mat. And we're going to come into a little toe squat here. So bringing yourself down, butt to your heels, you're balancing on your toes. So finding this balance. Breathing through the wobbles. And when you've got it, let's take some arm movements. So inhale, we'll cactus. Exhale, hands up above the head, prayer. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to prayer down at heart center. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, prayer to heart center. One more time. Inhale, cactus. You've got this. Exhale, hands up above you to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, prayer to heart center. Inhaling here, and exhale, we fold over the legs, taking a little sway side to side. Just releasing through the toes, maybe giving them a little wiggle, and then we're going to unravel all the way up to standing, grounding through the feet, rolling these shoulders back when you arrive, and reaching your prayer up over your head. Big inhale. And exhale, hands come to heart center in prayer, closing down the eyes once more. Again, you can take your feet together or hip width apart, finding this stability, this grounding and stillness in your mountain. Reconnect to breath. And inhale, reaching your prayer up over your head. And exhale, we fold all the way down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, we're stepping the right foot back this time. Runner's lunge, hands framing the front left foot. Right knee is off the mat. Inhale, we lower the hips, open the chest. Exhale, high half splits. Twice more. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, drawing back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, high half splits here, and we stay. Breathing up and down the back of the left leg, bending through the right knee. Sending your breath to the back of the left leg, that left hamstring. Taking one more inhale here together. One more exhale. And inhale, drawing yourself forward, easy twist, right hand down, reaching left arm up towards the sky, imagining lightning bolts coming out of the left fingertips. Inhale, reaching forward with the left hand, like we're painting circles in the sky. Exhale, left arm draws back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale back and reaching that left arm up towards the sky, staying in this beautiful easy twist or rolling onto the knife edge of right foot, finding your side plank, left arm up over the ear, finding the beautiful side body stretch. Maybe you take a tree pose. Maybe you stay in this side plank completely, your choice. One more inhale. And exhale, coming to our low lunge at the top of the mat. Maybe left hand underneath left knee, helping the left foot forward. Right knee down, reaching your arms up over your head. Inhale and exhale, finding softness, low lunge. Grounding the four corners of that front left foot into the mat. Inhaling here, exhale, we cactus the arms, and inhale, we reach forward like we're trying to grab something. Exhale, cactus the arms, tucking under the right toes, drawing ourselves up, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, we reach. Inhale, draw back, open through heart. Exhale, framing that front left foot, stepping back to your high plank and working your way through your vinyasa. Inhale, we heart open. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. And just noticing any sense of opening, lengthening through the physical body. How is the state of the mind, the mental, emotional body here? Is there spaciousness? Is there quiet, or at least moments of quiet that weren't there before? Is there greater energy and vitality and life pulsing through the body? And walking your hands back towards your feet now, we're just going to come into some standing splits but at the back of our mat. So taking the weight into the right foot, we're just going to take that left leg up towards the sky into our standing splits. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, we fold over the right leg. You're welcome to take one hand or both hands around that bottom ankle, just playing with the balance. And you're welcome to open up that left hip here. The hips don't have to be square. Wherever you are, softening through that neck, through the jaw, like in all our forward folds, allowing the crown of the head to really drop towards the mat. One more inhale and exhale, placing that left foot down. We're coming into our Malasana squat. Heels in, toes out, hands to prayer at heart center. Maybe taking a sigh out through the mouth. Gentle sway side to side. You can close down your eyes here, checking back in with the forehead. Can you soften the jaw? Can you soften the tongue, the throat? One more inhale and exhale. We're folding over the legs, reaching your bottom up to the sky, coming into this final balance. Weight into left foot and just drawing that right leg up and back behind you. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, we fold over the legs. Again, you can play with any balance here that you have in your practice, but it's not mandatory, it's not better, it's not worse, it just is. Just finding your standing splits here. And wherever you are, the most important thing is to release the crown of the head down to the mat and to be flexing or pointing through those top toes. Can you imagine this light coming out the ball of that right foot? Engaging all the way to your pinky toe. One more inhale and exhale. We'll come back to that Malasana squat, placing the right foot down on the mat, heels in, toes out. And this time, maybe walking the fingertips forward, and you can find this lovely round through the spine, tucking the chin in towards the chest. And taking the left hand out to the side now, reaching right arm up to the sky, staying here or finding a bind, breathing into your chest, into your heart. One more inhale. Exhale back to center, right hand down, reaching left arm up to the sky, staying here or taking your bind. Inhale. Exhale, drawing yourself back to center. We'll come back to our downward facing dog just for a moment, just to lengthen out through the backs of the legs. One inhale. One exhale, maybe sigh out through the mouth. And stepping yourself through to your seated position. And we're going to take a little seated twist here. So taking the right leg long, flexing through the right foot, and just taking that left foot over the right thigh. Left fingertips come behind you. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. And then you can wrap that right arm around the left leg. Or you can find a hook of the right elbow on the outside of the left thigh, but I actually prefer to wrap myself. Just finding what feels best and looking over the left shoulder. Breathing into the twist. Softening your breath. Softening the physical effort of the body. One more inhale here. Can you twist a bit deeper? And exhale, drawing yourself back to center and just taking yourself to a half shoelace here. So the knees are stacked on top of each other and you've drawn that left foot back, and you can take your hand to catch that foot and staying here if you're feeling a lot of sensation the outside of the left hip, or folding over the legs. And you could take your fingertips forward here. Feeling a sensation perhaps in that outer left hip. I feel a lot of sensation down the back of my right leg, the hamstring. Just folding inwards. Can you fold a little bit deeper? Can you let go and surrender a little bit more? And then inhale, drawing yourself back up, unraveling the leg here, and maybe just giving the legs a little bit of a shake. And taking the left leg long, right foot comes over that left thigh, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, reaching arm up to the sky, and exhale, finding that bind or that hook, looking over right shoulder. Inhale, we lengthen. And exhale, we twist. Breathing into the twist. Inhaling here. And exhale, draw yourself back to center. Right knee stacks over the left, drawing yourself into your half shoelace pose here. And you can stay upright if this feels like lots of sensation, if this feels enough, or taking the hands forward, drawing yourself into a forward fold. Breathing into the outside of the right hip, the back of the left leg. Softening through your face. Dropping back into this quiet, this stillness. Just you and your breath. Can you fold a little bit deeper? Letting go on this side. Maybe a sigh through the mouth. And inhale, drawing yourself back up to your seat. Keeping your eyes closed or soft, just finding a comfortable seat here now. It could be cross-legged. You could finish lying down on your back in a short shavasana if that feels good. You could finish in a child's pose if that feels good. Just finding a comfortable ending shape for yourself. Closing down the eyes, drawing yourself back to your breath. And just noticing any shifts in the physical body, openness, strength, lengthening. And any shifts mentally, emotionally, going on that layer deeper. Maybe there's a quietness now to your mind, to your thoughts. Maybe there feels like there's more space opened up in the mind. Maybe there's greater joy or presence, or maybe none of these things. And the worries, the stresses, and the thoughts are always going to be there. We can never just get rid of them. It's just taking these pockets of time to quieten them down, to really reconnect with ourselves, to recenter, and also to shift any thoughts and feelings that we can. We can shift any of them up and out of the body. We do not need to hold on to them. It's just finding these moments to come back to ourselves, to gift ourselves this time, this movement, this time to breathe, which is so important and so special. Can you soften even more through the face, through the shoulders, and bringing your hands to prayer at heart center. And then taking the prayer to your third eye space between your eyebrows, bowing your head to your heart, to yourself. Thank yourself for getting on the mat, and thank you so much for practicing with me. For this practice we say, Namaste.